real boxing fans appreciate defense, and judges appreciate defense. But somebody who's not really involved in sport, some fans, different fans like different things. But if you're giving them, fans appreciate me because I give them a lot of defense, but I give them sacrifice.
I want to go over 4 more defensive maneuvers: rolling, slipping, ducking. We'll combine that with a weave, and crouching. So come on out, Dean, and we'll take a look at the roll or turn away, which is a good maneuver. Usually this is a better maneuver to use if you feel like you want to counter off of it. There's a couple of maneuvers off of it, which I will show you. One is just the roll away, where you're just hiding in behind your shoulder. The right hand is up. This is down to protect right here under the heart, protect your side, kidneys, and it's just a turn. So as the punch comes, he will just turn. Boom. You just turn, the punch will sail over his shoulder, over his head, and it puts him in a position to counter. As this goes boom over, he can now come back with a right hand. Here, come back with a right hand. Boom. And he comes back with a right hand. You can also throw a left hook on this if you're real experienced and have a lot of guts. It's a tough maneuver, but as this punch comes, he'll keep this out here a little bit. He will turn now, but he'll hook with this punch as this comes in. Bam. So the punch comes in, bam, and he turns and hooks with it. I don't recommend that unless you've had a lot of experience, had a lot of time to practice. The roll or turn away itself, though, is not a bad maneuver if you stay tucked in here behind your chin. I mean, with your chin tucked in behind your shoulder, the right hand up, and you just turn away like this. Keep a little look out here. The punch flies over your shoulder, and you're in a position to counter. Now we'll go into slipping. Slipping can be done 2 ways. Slipping can be done inside of a jab, which is very dangerous unless I don't recommend this. Let me put it that way. I recommend slipping to the outside, and I'll tell you why in a minute. In other words, when we're in here like this, as he slips to the inside, okay? But he's right in the way of a right hand. So if you're going to slip to the inside, and this is what Archie Moore used to do. He would slip to the inside, but he would pin your right hand up with his right hand. Now watch this. So as he slips in here, he pins that right there, and now he goes for the opening wherever it is. Left of the body or a left over the top. Either way. Very, very dangerous maneuver, though, slipping to the inside. Slipping to the outside, much safer, gives you a lot more opportunity to use combination punching. Slip to the outside merely means that he's slipping away from the jab. Here, outside, now he's in a position for a left, right, left combination. You're in position for many different combinations, and you're away from the right hand. Because when he goes, he's out here. My left has gone over his left shoulder. Now he's in a position to counter. Bang, bang, bang. You can use any number of combinations off of that. Let's try it again. So if we're standing up here, and he's going to slip to the outside, bam, right there. He's in business. Slipping to the inside, as I said, very dangerous, can be done, but I recommend if you do it, try this again, Dean. I recommend if you do it that you pin the other guy's right hand with your right hand. Still, you have a left hand free, and it's much safer. So if we go here, he's on the inside there. Now he's got me stopped, and he's close enough to do something. But just to slip to the inside without pinning the other guy's right hand, do not recommend it. Also, you might get hit with an elbow in there. It's very, very dangerous. Let's go to ducking or bobbing. Now, as he ducks under, you can duck. I recommend ducking basically under hooks or swings. So if I throw a swing and he ducks, boom, now he's in pretty good position. Don't raise up so quick. Here comes a right swing. He's underneath, stay down there, and he's now in a position to counter whatever's open. The liver, the head, whatever he wants to do, he can throw a 2-punch combination. Now, if I throw a left swing, he can duck and, or bob as they used to call it, and weave on the other side. Here, now he's in position to make the move. That's why I said earlier, do not lead with hooks. This is what can happen to you if you do. So I'm out here like this and I throw a hook, I'm in trouble. Or I throw a right swing and I'm in trouble. It's just a question of dropping down, ducking, and then moving, shifting your weight ever so slightly. Let's show that, Dean. Just going under. Watch how he shifts his weight. Shift. Yeah, shift over to the side. Yeah, that's it. Watch the feet here. Now he comes in, he's underneath and shifting back so that's it. You've seen a lot of trainers do this. They hold a rope up in some gyms or, whatever they can to get people to do that maneuver. But that's called ducking or bobbing and weaving. Another real good defensive maneuver. But this, once again, takes a little skill, the crouch. Now, if you go into a crouch, Jim Jeffries, old-timers used to do this. In recent history, James Toney was very good at it. Made him very hard to hit because you can pull away from this position. You're forcing a guy to punch down at you, but if he misses, you're in a real good position to counter. Now, now get down a crouch, a little more of a crouch. Now, it looks like I'm going to be able to do something here, punch down at the guy, but if he pulls back just a little bit, I'm in a lot of trouble. Now, if I try to swing at him like this, he's going to go right underneath it. Boom. Now, if I try to jab or bring him up, all he does is move back, or he'll just block it with his right hand. Bam, if I try to do this and try to bring him up. So this is not a bad thing to practice. It takes a little skill, takes a little work, but the crouch is very good. The main thing that you want to remember in the crouch is get down low, once again, head equidistant between the 2 feet, but keep this right hand in position to where you can cover, I can still block, I can still cover, I can still cross block, and anything that punches down, I can just pull back. It's only going to take that much for me to pull back. A very, very good maneuver against guys who are taller than you who like to punch down, because punching down is a dangerous pastime. I don't recommend it. And if you're on the other end, on the crouch, you've got a chance down in here to pull back and make a lot of things happen. A lot of combinations you can use off of that.